Hello everyone, I would like to introduce you to some of our tools for this value module. We have our different charcoal tools here. We have vine charcoal, compressed charcoal, a charcoal pencil, white charcoal pencil, and our blending stump. We'll get into some of these tools a little later. Our vine charcoal really is a piece of burnt stick, and it's very good for light values and for sketching. It can be blended and removed very easily. It can be erased very easily as well. So we use this to sketch out things and do very light values. Our compressed charcoal is a piece of charcoal that has been compressed under lots of pressure, and it creates very dark values. So I can really make this very, very dark. I can also use this tool on its side quite effectively, which can be handy for doing large areas. I often like to have pieces of different lengths so I can use them to fill in large areas quite quickly. Our charcoal pencil is compressed charcoal in a pencil form, and that's just really great for doing fine details. So I can really get accurate blending and shading with my charcoal pencil. I can also do fine lines if I need to, and a number of other mark making strategies as well. The white charcoal pencil is just what you think. It's white charcoal, and it can be good on top of your already drawn charcoal areas to sort of lighten them up. Our blending stump is really good for smoothing out our values and making things a little bit blurry and kind of pushing your charcoal into the tooth of the paper. Once you have a little bit of charcoal on your blending stump, you can also use it to kind of get some light value application as well. We have our two different erasers again. We'll have our kneaded eraser, which will be really important. Our kneaded eraser, we can bend and form into unique shapes. I like to use it with a detail, sort of a point, and then I can use it to draw into areas where I've already put down charcoal. It's really nice on the vine charcoal. We'll do a technique called reductive or subtractive charcoal drawing, and you can really use this to draw quite well by removing the vine charcoal. I also like something is to have what's called like a pen eraser. And this can be very handy for just doing very detailed erasing. So I can come in here and erase with a lot of great detail, which can be handy for a number of applications. So not a required supply, but if you have one or you really want to get into drawing, I recommend one of these. We have our white plastic eraser too, which can just sometimes be you can put a little bit more elbow grease into that white plastic eraser, and it'll help pick up a little bit more. We also will be experimenting with these Conte crayons. I call them Conte crayons. The brand name is called Conte Paris, but they're kind of similar to charcoal. They have a little bit more wax in them, and then they come in these four different colors. You have what's called sanguine, you have bistre, white, and black. And then typically that is described here on the back of the box here as well, sanguine, bistre, black, and white. These are very similar, as I said, to charcoal. What they enable us to do is have not only our black and our white here, but we have some additional values in between. So we have a dark brown and a sort of warmer brown. And these are really fun tools to experiment with because they can give you really good value range and warm things up a little bit. I can darken it with my brown or my bistre. I can darken it even more by getting into the black. I can then lighten it with my white and draw into my white there, and I can get a lot of value range with these tools here. These are really great for figure drawing as well, for any of you who are wanting to get into figure drawing. Yeah, we will also be going back to our pencils a little bit this module as well. So we already learned about the pencils in the previous module. So yeah, that's our tools for this module. So I'm looking forward to drawing with you here. Okay, talk to you soon.